Hello everybody! Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. In this episode we are going to press the home button 3 times to invert colors. And yeah, this is kind of weird. Let's see what Starlo thinks. Oh man. So yeah, the Dark Star is just ahead. So yeah, the boss fight is coming up. So if you're playing along, make sure you're ready. I healed before this. This is a decently tough boss fight, so prepare yourself. That's what Starlo is telling us. I don't know like how long ago it was, like when the last episode was that I read the game dialogue. It just occurred to me that like I haven't done that in a long time. Oh well. So yeah, the Dark Star is kind of being a power-hungry fool right now. Split into 4, as power-hungry fools do, you know. And, well, I guess we won. Starlo's like, no wait, you can't stand on a slightly inclined surface, because I don't know why. And it looks like Bowser is forming, which is generally not considered a good thing, I guess. It's only like the top 2/3 of Bowser, so I guess it's alright. Though I think Starlo looks pretty funny right there. I don't know what she's holding on to. But Luigi, like the loser that he is, got sucked up and spit out. I like how Mario, like his wrist wasn't broken from stopping Luigi like that. And not really sure what's going on here. I feel like that those eyes reminds me of a boss from some other game. What it is, though, I couldn't tell you. Oh well. Now it's time for the Dark Star, one of the many bosses near the end game that we'll be fighting. He's going to drop off these little dudes here. He's going to start with this attack where these things are going to roll to us and, yeah, disappear, so just time it. Fortunately, when you knock them back, they can hit other things. Then we have these little Dark Starette dudes that shoot us with lasers, and I was not good at dodging them. We're going to use this magic window, which was not a very good idea in hindsight, because you actually cannot damage the Dark Star as it is right now. So I mean, it's alright for fighting these dudes, but I definitely don't recommend using such a high SP attack when you can only, you know, damage 2 out of 3 enemies. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, I guess I'll just, I don't know if we're going to see a new attack here. I had some trouble with this fight because I didn't exactly remember how to beat it, as you'll see, but I think paused and figured it out. See, what's going to happen is these guys are going to fly up here, and you're supposed to hit not the bomb, but the other thing, the body, and it took me a while to figure that out. Here, it's pretty self-explanatory what you gotta do. You just gotta jump to avoid it, and I did a pretty bad job at that. That's most of the attacks. We've still got 1 or 2 more, but I'll just digress like I always do. I was talking about Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon yesterday. Oh, that was cool how I got a double lucky hit there. Anyway, so I finished the album. I was about halfway through it last episode when I was recording, and so I listened to the rest of it, and it's kind of weird how it worked out. I don't know if it was just a coincidence or what, but I feel like I started liking the album more once, like after I had talked about it on the Let's Play. I started speeding this up here because this was just a bunch of the same stuff of me getting wrecked and being generally ineffective fighting these guys. I started using the green shell here to try and take these guys out faster, which I guess maybe worked, although not when I screwed it up like that. Anyway, yeah, so I feel like I enjoyed Dark Side of the Moon more after I talked about it on the Let's Play, which is interesting. But yeah, it was a good album. It's, you know, this is the second time I've listened to it. I definitely enjoyed it more this time. This is, you know, not always easy, not as easy to take as some other things. But it's definitely worth listening to. I recommend it to anyone who likes music, really. I was totally getting destroyed here. Another thing, so I like to look at the top-selling albums of all time, and of course Dark Side of the Moon is among those, as I think I mentioned last time. Another album that's in the top-selling albums is Bat Outta Hell by Meatloaf, and I'd never heard of Meatloaf before, until I started looking at this list on Wikipedia. I was like, okay, I'm a fan of rock music, how have I never heard of this person, and he has one of the best-selling albums of all time. And so I listened to the album. Yeah, this is what you're actually supposed to do. You're supposed to hit the other thing, and you have to do this twice before you're able to damage the Dark Star, so keep that in mind. Anyway, back to Meatloaf. So I listened to that album and really liked it. It's like, I think of it as a rock symphony. How it's like each song on the album is a different movement of the symphony. But that's another album I recommend giving a listen to, Bat Outta Hell. It's very good. I think I'll probably check out more of Meatloaf's stuff in the future. But yeah, it was a cool album for sure. I don't know if I have anything more to say about that. Have I listened to any more music since the last episode? I don't think so. I've been listening to a lot of Van Halen recently. Love Van Halen. Don't think I've talked about them on the Let's Play yet, even though I've been listening to them for a while. But they are just, I love David Lee Roth. I was reading that, I'm nervous that I've talked about this before, but I don't think I have, so I'm just going to keep talking as if I haven't. Anyway, so I was reading, a couple days ago that, like, the great, debate of rock music for a while was, who do you like better, David Lee Roth or Sammy Hagar, which were the two main lead singers of Van Halen. There was a third one, Anthony Sharon, I believe was his name, but he only did one album with them and is like kind of forgotten about because the album wasn't particularly significant. But no, both David Lee Roth and Sammy Hagar, the Van Halen sold a lot of records with them, so I totally did not use that magic window well there. But yeah, so Van Halen was popular under both singers. I keep losing my train of thought. And so, you know, it brings up the debate. It's like, which Van Halen lead singer was better? So I guess I'll talk about it here. I personally think... Okay, I guess I can't give a fair judgment on this because I haven't listened to very much stuff with Sammy Hagar, but I think David Lee Roth is amazing. And I think he's the clear winner, and I will have to listen to more stuff with Sammy Hagar before I'm able to make a fair decision. But David Lee Roth is just awesome. Like, how could you not like David Lee Roth? So, yeah, after a couple turns, the Dark Star will reform, and you just gotta repeat the same process over and over again until the end of the fight. So, going back to Van Halen. I also watched the video to Hot for Teacher yesterday, which was one of Van Halen's biggest songs. Oh my god, that music video was so awesome. It was just like really fun to watch, as well as just being an extremely cool song. So I recommend it. I really feel bad that I talk about music so much in these videos, and some of you may not care about music at all. But honestly, it's I guess it's not that big a deal, because not that many people watch these videos anyway, so I guess I can do whatever I want. As you can see, I didn't pan up to the top screen here, so you can't see what's going on, but after I show attack and attack once or twice, that pans up to the top screen, I just stop panning up to the top screen, because you guys have seen it before, you know what's going on, and it's just more work for me to do so, to zoom out and back in, so I just prefer to not do that. So that's why, if you're wondering if you'd even noticed. Oh, yeah. Okay. Gotta keep talking about stuff, I guess. Not sure what I'm going to talk about, because I talked about all the music I listened to recently. Yeah, so how about them Golden State Warriors winning the championship a few days ago? Yeah. Woo. Go with them. I guess, I don't know. I stopped watching after one of the previous playoff rounds. Because the team I was rooting for was eliminated. I won't say which one, but yeah. Anyway, okay, time to start being a little bit more articulate than I was just a second ago. I forgot to mention that a couple of things I can say about the attacks, although I'm sure you've gathered if you're just watching and paying attention, is when the little mini Dark Star dudes can jump, and you're not supposed to jump because you'll just avoid them by doing nothing. I seem to have a little bit of trouble with that. Also, that guy the Dark Star shoots a beam, you just jump to avoid that, not too hard. And then, oh yeah, also when the mini Dark Star dudes drop the bomb in themselves, both will automatically go over you and not hit you, so you just need to swing your hammer at the one that is the little mini Dark Star dude and not the bomb. Pretty easy to grasp, you know. Yeah, so anyway, that's all of the attacks. I've finally explained them all. Now we have left to do is just kill the Dark Star, you know. Based on how much of the episode is left, I'm going to guess that it took me one more time of attacking Dark Star to beat him. And yeah, gotta just love boss battles that go on too long because I'm not very good at the game. Always fun. Fortunately though, it usually works out on the timing that you can have one of the mini Dark Star dudes be there when you're attacking the guy, so that as soon as he reforms, that you that he'll shoot the guy at you, so you can, you know, knock him out again quickly. I hope that makes sense. Oh well, you can figure it out. You're a smart viewer, I can tell. But other than, yeah, see, I totally just like jumped right into his laser thing. Oh well. I think I was deliberating here on whether to use a badge or what I wanted to do. Saddlemite is the name of the guy. Man. What a great name, because it's like a satellite and a mite at the same time. It's like the Hamburglar. Ah, good times. Good times. Anyway. Yeah, so let's see. I'll just talk about stuff that's in my room now. I have a signed picture of the band Parmalee, because I heard them last summer in concert. I'm not a country music person, as you might have been able to tell by the fact that I've never talked about country on this channel. Although, to be fair, I talk mostly about rock music and a little bit of jazz. Anyway, I do not particularly like country music, but I heard Parmalee's concert and actually really liked it. And my aunt bought me a signed picture of the band, because like we went not backstage because it was like an outdoor stadium or whatever, but off to the side, I guess, and we like got to meet them, and they signed the picture, which was cool. And also they did this little interlude where they were introducing the members of the bands, and the music that they were playing behind that interlude was the song My Hero by the Foo Fighters, which was really cool. So I thought they were going to do the whole song, which I would have liked because the Foo Fighters are my favorite band, but they didn't. But so then afterwards, I went and talked to them about it. I was like, hey, I liked that No Hero thing you guys did. And they're like, oh yeah, cool. Most people don't notice that. I was like, the Foo Fighters, or no, the bass player for the band was like, the Foo Fighters are my favorite band. I was like, hey, me too. So yeah. Wow, I can't believe this is what my commentary has degraded to. Talking about a concert I went to. Yeah. I don't know, I don't even watch that many Let's Plays anymore, so I don't know what people talk about when they do Let's Plays. I assume mostly the game. Yeah, but most of the stuff I watch has two people, so they can like feed off each other. I'm just by myself because I guess I don't have any friends. I don't know, I haven't really checked in a while if I still have any. So there's that. Hey, it looks like something's finally going to happen. He's going to suck us up, and you just got to smash A and B to get away. And, yeah, it's really not that difficult. And he is just going to explode in a fury of light, which I think is really cool at how all the bosses do that. And then the supernova killed a little dude, too. We got a lot of XP and star candy. So we're leveling up to level 30, which is a pretty solid rank. It's the recommended level to beat the final boss in Earthbound Zero. If that is completely irrelevant to this game. I don't know what the recommended level to beat the final boss in this game is. 30 seems like a good number, though, so I'm going to say 30. There's different rewards you can get for beating the game. One is for beating the game if you're over level 40, and I think, or maybe it's at least level 40. Another one is for beating the game like 17 and below, which I think would be really hard, beating it at that level. And I think you have to have both Bowser and the Bros, like, meeting both criteria for that to happen. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but it's something along those lines. So if you want to do that, you can. Anyway, so Bowser's got morning breath, or afternoon breath, or evening breath, whatever time of day we're in, and he's spitting out all this black stuff. Kind of like John Coffey did in The Green Mile. I watched that movie last week, and it was phenomenal. I recommend it highly. Yeah, and then Dark Bowser's like, copied your body, I copied your power. I did obviously not copy your legs, though. So, yeah. He doesn't have enough power. Bowser's like, hey, yo, I got plenty of power. If you copied me, obviously you have enough power. And then I wasn't reading what he was just saying. He's not complete, so he's gonna... What's that insignia back there with the dude with the mustache? I feel like that's significant from something. Oh, maybe it's like, it kind of looks like he's the same type of guy as Starlo. So maybe that's what it is. Anyway, he's going to suck up Princess Peach, because Princess Peach always seems to be integral to the plot of the villains in these games, just like in Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, where the Shadow Queen needed her, or something like that. What am I hearing? I don't know, it sounded like... It's going again. Oh, my brother's playing the piano. Okay, that was weird. It didn't sound like that at first. Anyway, so he sucked up Princess Peach, and he just punched electricity, which I wish Mario and Luigi could have done in the last episode. And Bowser's like, yo, you can't kidnap Peach? I'm gonna kidnap Peach. But anyway, he's gonna punch through some bricks. I don't know why he doesn't do the sliding haymaker to save time. But anyway, that is enough for this episode. So I will see you guys in the next episode where we chase out after Dark Bowser some more. If you liked this episode, and you probably didn't, please give it a thumbs up. But thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next episode. Have a good day.